Hey everybody, I know it's been a little while since I have recorded. I haven't forgotten about any of you. I actually got a message on Reddit that I think is super important for me to address. And so I'm just going to do a quick video before I leave. FYI, the man who sent this to me gave me permission to read it and to answer it on video. So he says, "Hi, thank you for doing the AMA. I wanted to send you a DM about saving my kids from fundamentalism, especially my daughters. A little background, I was married for 16 years to a woman who started off fun and beautiful and carefree and took a hard right turn after we started having kids. She started getting really big into the homeschool movement and quiverful and fundamentalism, right-wing politics, etc. I did not take that turn with her. We were separated 2 years ago and now divorced. It was really hard with my kids. I have 6 beautiful, smart, loving kids, and there is some resentment there and some propaganda, of course, but my relationship has gotten much better with them, and we are on good terms, and I do regular joint custody." So basically his question is, how can he save his kids from fundamentalism? I first just want to start off by saying that the fact that you have joint custody of your kids and that you have a good relationship with them is already an amazing sign. Even if your kids are really involved right now in the whole quiverful fundamentalist movement, they have another example to look up to. I'm just speaking from my own experience and from the experience that I've seen with friends of mine. Really the kids that I would be most concerned about are the ones that have no channel whatsoever, no other perspective, no one else in their life to give them any kind of feedback contrary to what they're being told. I think it's really important for you to acknowledge that your unconditional love and acceptance is crucial in their lives. So that means don't try to impose your views on them. Don't try to shame them for their views. That's what they're receiving right now in the fundamentalist movement. They're bolted to those views, and they know that if they veer off the path, they're going to be shamed, they're going to be humiliated, they're going to be told that they're sinners, they're going to be told that they're wrong. So as much as you might get the temptation to say, oh, you shouldn't believe that, and that's wrong, and the Bible's, this and that and the other, don't do that. Don't do that. I myself am a Christian, so I don't necessarily say that I would agree with all of your disagreements, but I have my own issues with fundamentalism. I came to that conclusion on my own. I had to go through my own path to find that, and having somebody that's trying to force their views on me, whether it's a liberal, conservative, fundamentalist, more mainstream view, it doesn't matter who. When somebody is so ingrained in that particular worldview and everybody else is so otherized, they're already looking at you as sort of an outlier. So if you start to make them feel a type of way about it, that's just going to make them push back that much harder. I would gently inquire. I would put out suggestions. I would nudge them in a direction that you think is more productive. You said that your children are smart, which I believe. I believe that your children are smart, and I believe that they have the capacity to come around. It might take some time. In fact, it might take longer than you're really hoping. Maybe you're hoping that within the next year, within the next few months, they'll come around. It took me a long time. I was in my church for 6 years before I finally realized that it wasn't what I wanted to spend my life in. So it might take some time, but they need to go through that journey. So don't deprive them of the journey. Those who have family members who are fundamentalist understand that the most powerful force is love, and that is the truth. As cliche as it sounds, if somebody in your life sees that you are loving, you are accepting, you are a safe space for them to come and talk to if they have any questions or concerns, they will naturally gravitate towards you. And when they start to really face those tough questions and things come up in their life that they're not ready to face, they know they can come to you and find a safe haven from the storm. They're not going to get, oh, I told you so, and if you'd listened to me sooner, this would never have happened. They're not going to get that response. They're going to get a loving and accepting response. You're going to be that person who will give them the example, and you'll be the one to guide them. They're not getting that from really their pastor. They're probably not getting that from their peers in their church. So be that for them. If you take away anything from this video, I just want it to be Be the change that you want to see in your kids' lives. Be that love, be that acceptance, be that kindness, be that guiding force. And those little seeds that you plant, that example that you show, is going to make its way into their hearts and minds, slowly but surely. Sometimes it can be a longer process than you really want, but trust the process and trust that love is the most powerful force. And if you keep showing that to them, they will come around. So thank you so much for your question. I hope this has helped. If you have anything else you'd like to ask, feel free to give me a DM and I will get back with you. All right, see you guys later.